The views and opinions expressed by the guest author or speaker during this live session are their own and do not necessarily reflect the views of Reader's Magnet. The content shared is for informational purposes only and does not constitute endorsement or promotion of any particular belief, ideology, or product.
Book lovers and storytellers, welcome to another awesome day here at RM Live, and you're tuning in to Reader's Magnet's featured author interview. I'm your host, Ravon, and today's featured guest is an author passionate about helping children move, grow, and thrive. So with a background as a licensed physical therapist and a certified practitioner of the Felden Praise method, she has dedicated her career to supporting healthy movement and overall well-being. Through her writing, she encourages children to step away from screens and rediscover the power of physical activity, building strength, balance, coordination, and confidence along the way. Her message is simple but powerful. Movement isn't just exercise, it's the foundation for reaching goals and fulfilling future dreams. Please welcome movement specialist and the author of Mitten, A Story to Move to, Kristina Orliczky. Hi, Kristina. Thank you for joining us here today. How are you?
Hello. I'm doing good. And excited to get to talk about my book. Yes.
Yes.
I am, because it's important to get the kids moving. Yes. Little kids too. That's strapped to chairs and yes. So that's what my book is really about.
True. So the book is actually about encouraging the children to move because it's actually healthy for them. I love that this book is actually unique, helping children to move and all that. And can you share your favorite line from your book, Christine?
Oh, the favorite line, I think, is in the very beginning. Get off your seats and move.
Yes.
And
I love that.
And it's because of all the sitting, and we don't have to sit to listen to a story. It's possible for kids to move a little, and these movements I have written are there's no wrong, there's no right way to do them. The kids themselves can just decide how they want to move. They can even imagine the movements if they can't move.
I love that. And I love how you said it a while ago. So the message there is actually quite straightforward. Get off your seat.
Yes.
And I love that this is actually this actually encourages them to move.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And also it gives their creativity to, for the body coordination and all these movements. And that's quite unique for some children's book out there. So what inspired you to write this book?
Probably, of course, I've been moving all my life with a mother also to be sure that I was moving, and just realizing how little kids, how they're strapped in seats for a long time, long drives, of course they have to be safe, I realize. So when they get home, they should not be strapped again, but let them down on the floor, to crawl around. So this book has it's about a little girl that loves skiing, and she loses a mitten from the ski lift, and a mouse moves into the mitten and invites her family into the mitten. And it's like a two thing. It's just about a little mouse and a little girl. Yes. And with each page, I have like a little exercise or just a movement, like you pretend you drive a car, you pretend you're a big mountain, you pretend you're skiing, you pretend you're making snowballs, but do the movements for it. Yeah. So anyway, it's all about getting kids moving.
Yes, I can already imagine having this book as a very fun, story for the kids. So when you read it and you let them imagine, so imagine skiing, imagine the mountain. Is this how you actually wrote it? So I
Right.
the idea.
Right. Yeah. And it's okay to imagine, and and everybody can imagine if they can't, if they aren't, some kids just can't do some of these things like balancing on one leg, maybe, but they can imagine they do. And it's proven that by just imagining, you get increased circulation in the muscles that you are imagining. They know that already. Yeah. So imagination is also very important.
I love how it actually, it engages with the kids. So with the imagination and body movement as well, which is very important because it's a form of exercise. It also helps them think as well because some of the kids really need to get moving and let them think. So when I was a teacher back then at a university, I actually let my students move around so that they can get to study more. So when they're studying,
Yes.
actually is it actually works.
Circulation to the brain. Yes, you'll learn better. Absolutely.
We actually call it active learning, and
Yes.
it's
Uh-huh.
very effective. Yeah,
Yes,
I
it
did
is.
this.
Yeah.
So, what do you think your readers will take away after reading this book?
Well, I mean, it's like a fun story, of course, and I think they will take away the possibility to not just sit there and be fed on a screen, but imagine things themselves or do little things and maybe get their friends moving, maybe make up a story they can move to, and that this book would inspire them to realize without really becoming stronger, getting flexible, getting better balance, it will go with them the rest of their life. They will be clumsy grown-ups. Who wants to be a clumsy grown-up?
Imagine this being used in a classroom scenario. So it does not only help kids, learn more and move. It also helps them socialize well. Because imagining the story with the other kids, it's going to be very fun.
Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, I
I
think
think
it would be a fun thing and it's meant to be read aloud. A teacher or a parent is meant to be read aloud because the kid can't sit and read this book themselves while they do all the things, of course. So they can do the exercises while all the movements while the story is being read.
I can actually see your vision now. So, being in the classroom, letting all the kids connect with the story and with one another, and they can actually share them as they grow up as well. They can teach this as well to the younger generation. And that for me is a very impactful idea. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, it is. So get it out there.
You guys out there, if you are actually curious, this is the book cover right here. It's called
Oh yes,
A Moment with
I have,
Mitten.
of course, the book
Yes,
here. Should I show it now?
yes,
Should I
yes,
show
sure,
it?
yes, yes. You
Yeah.
can, you can.
So I'll just open here and there, and showing the little girl getting ready for skiing, and how the mouse gets her mitten, and that she moves into and invites her cousins, and they eat the red fuzz balls for snack. And in the end of the book, I have the exercises, and here we have Mona in her bed and a little mouse. So every page has a little exercise. Like here
Mhm,
it's you can pretend you're a big mountain. How does a little
mhm,
kid pretend they are a big mountain? You start to think, well, I guess I need to look big. I guess I need to be on my toes. I guess I need to blow my cheeks out. So anyway, so every page has an idea how they could move.
yes.
Yeah.
You know what? I just imagined right now. This is not just for children because I also do theater. We actually do things like this. So for all you guys out there, if you have like activity for the theater arts, you can actually use this book. Imagining as big as a mountain because on stage, you have to be exaggerated, and all these ideas from the book will actually help, future actors do that and do this as well. So I love
Yes.
the idea for this book.
Oh, good. I want to mention one thing, which is part of the Feldenkrais method, which is a natural, gentle movements. But they invite, if you're right-handed, they invite getting better with your left hand, for example. Throw snowball with your left hand, even though it doesn't feel natural. Little things like that to get the whole body more coordinated. Anyway, so I mentioned switch if you are right-handed, and things like that.
Really do that because I need more body coordination. I'm not well coordinated as as a dancer. I don't dance well, so this is actually what I need sometimes. So to practice the coordination between
Yes,
body parts.
right.
So, Kristina, in one sentence, what lesson will your readers learn from this book?
Well, I mean, we kind of talked about that the whole time. That lesson is it's important to move. Don't sit for hours in front of the TV.
Yeah.
Don't sit for hours with your head bent, looking at your phone. Take breaks, move, hop, scream, run, stomp, wave your arms or pretend. And pretend.
Yes, I love that it can also be summarized in one word. So move. I really love it.
Move.
Very
Move.
clever. Yeah.
And they can
Love it.
still listen to a story. Yeah, of course they can. And the ears are there if you stand or you sit. Yeah.
Story as well. This is quite literally a really good idea. And for all our viewers out there, Kristina here is actually one of our authors during the Festival of Storytellers. So, Kristina, how was your experience back at the festival?
How I experienced it? Are you saying
Yes.
that? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never done that before. So I never been interviewed, never. So that was a good experience. Yeah, it was. And I got to see the other authors. It was good. Yes.
Your writing journey, your about the stories, and I get to learn from you authors. Because I'm also an aspiring author right there, so I get to know, this experience that I had were also experienced by these established authors, and I'm now accepting myself to do things like that. And right now, Kristina, I'll give the spotlight to you. Where can we find your book? Or if you have future projects, you can promote it as well.
Yes. I would like to speak to schools, preschools, and read my book. That's what I do. So maybe parents and teachers can find it like that. Otherwise, it's on Amazon and Barnes and Nobles, and online, of course. Yeah. So
Yes.
and I do have that web page with my name. Yeah.
Yes. All right. So that's Kristina Orliczky, everybody. Get your copy of Mona's Mitten on Amazon, Barnes& Noble, and I believe this is also available on ReadersMagnet.com.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes.
Yes, and
Thank
it's
you.
also available on the website, KristinaOrliczky.com. And
Yes.
Kristina, it's been an awesome time with you. Thank you for joining us here today at Readers Magnet.
Thank you, Revan. Yes. Thank you.
So, guys, let's open the pages and unravel the secrets of your personal odyssey. And I believe that your ink never runs dry. So go tell your story, storyteller. This is your host, Revan, and as we say it here at Readers Magnet, we share your story with the world. Bye for now. Stay awesome.
Bye-bye.